Hello, everyone. Welcome to Talk English Podcast.
The best place to learn real English easily.
I am your host, Olivia.
And I am Michael. Hi, Olivia.
Hey, Michael. How are you doing today?
I am doing fantastic, thanks. And you?
I feel great. I have lots of energy.
Wow, that is awesome to hear.
Yeah, I went for a morning walk today.
A morning walk sounds very refreshing.
Absolutely. It wakes up my brain completely.
I really need to try that sometime.
You totally should. It changes your whole day.
Before we start, let's remind our listeners.
Oh, exactly. Please like this video right now.
And subscribe to our Talk English Podcast channel.
Definitely. It helps us create more free lessons.
Plus, you won't miss any new videos.
True. We love our amazing learning community.
So, Olivia, what is today's big topic?
Today, we are exploring everyday life habits.
Ah, you mean our daily routines?
Exactly. What we do from morning to night.
That is a very useful topic for beginners.
Definitely. We use these action words every day.
It is perfect for practicing basic verbs.
And learning how to tell time, too.
Absolutely. Every English learner needs this vocabulary.
True. Plus, everyone has a unique daily schedule.
Yeah, my day is very different from yours.
And today we have a fun surprise.
Oh, what is the special surprise, Olivia?
We received an email from a wonderful listener.
Wow, who is this nice email from?
It is from a listener named David.
That is so cool. Where does David live?
David lives in busy New York City.
Ah, the famous city that never sleeps.
Exactly. He shared his whole daily schedule.
Are we going to read his story today?
Yes, we will read it part by part.
And then we can discuss his daily habits.
Exactly. And we will share our habits too.
I love this idea so much. Let's begin.
Are you ready to hear David's morning routine?
I am totally ready. Go ahead, Olivia.
Okay. David writes, I wake up at 6 a.m.
Wow, 6 a.m. is quite early.
Yeah. He adds, I hate my alarm clock.
I completely understand that bad feeling.
Me too. Waking up early is very hard.
Do you wake up at 6 a.m., Olivia?
No way. I usually wake up at 7:30 a.m.
Ah, that is a much better time.
True. What time do you wake up, Michael?
I usually wake up around 6:45 a.m.
That is still pretty early to me.
Yeah, but I like having a slow morning.
So, back to David's interesting email.
Yes, what does he do after waking up?
He writes, I hit snooze 2 times.
Oh, wow, he sleeps for a few more minutes.
Exactly. The snooze button is very dangerous.
True, you can easily fall back asleep.
Do you hit the snooze button, Michael?
Honestly, yes. Usually just one time, though.
I never use the snooze button.
Really? You just jump out of bed immediately?
Yes, absolutely. I get up right away.
That is very impressive, Olivia.
Thanks. Next, David says he goes to the bathroom.
That is a very normal next step.
He says, I wash my face with cold water.
Cold water, that will definitely wake you up.
Totally. It is very refreshing in the morning.
I prefer warm water to wash my face.
Really? I like cold water, just like David.
It is too freezing for me in winter.
True. Then David brushes his teeth.
Dental hygiene is very important every day.
Yes, after that, he heads to the kitchen.
Ah, the best room in the whole house.
Definitely. He says, I make strong black coffee.
Black coffee. He needs a lot of energy.
Exactly. Do you drink black coffee, Michael?
No way. I like my coffee with milk.
Ah, a nice latte or cappuccino.
Exactly. A little milk makes it much sweeter.
I actually prefer green tea in the morning.
Green tea is very healthy and calming.
True, but David clearly loves his strong coffee.
What does he do while drinking his coffee?
He writes, I check my work emails immediately.
Oh no, that sounds a bit stressful.
I agree. Checking emails early can be stressful.
I never check emails before 8 a.m.
That is a very smart boundary, Michael.
Thanks. Do you check your phone early, Olivia?
Sadly, yes. I check Instagram for a bit.
Social media is a big morning trap.
Totally. It is easy to waste 30 minutes.
Exactly. Time flies when you are scrolling online.
Very true. Okay, what is next for David?
Let me guess. Does he eat some breakfast?
Not yet. First, he takes a quick shower.
A morning shower is a great habit.
Yes, he says, I shower for 5 minutes.
Wow, that is a very fast shower.
He is always in a hurry on weekdays.
I guess New York City life is fast.
After his shower, he finally gets dressed.
Does he wear a fancy suit to work?
No, he says, I wear jeans and a sweater.
Oh, that sounds very comfortable and casual.
Yes, his office allows casual clothing every day.
That is lucky. Suits can be very uncomfortable.
Absolutely. I love wearing comfortable clothes too.
Me too. Jeans and t-shirts are my favorite.
So, after getting dressed, David prepares his breakfast.
Great. What does David eat for breakfast?
He says, I make scrambled eggs and toast.
Yum. That sounds like a delicious hot meal.
Yes, it is full of good protein.
Does he eat quickly or slowly?
He eats quickly while reading the morning news.
He is a very good multitasker.
Definitely. What is your usual breakfast, Michael?
I usually eat a bowl of oatmeal.
Oatmeal is very filling and healthy.
Yes, and I add some fresh bananas too.
Oh, that sounds so tasty and simple.
What about you, Olivia? What do you eat?
I make a large fruit smoothie every morning.
Wow, that is very fresh and quick.
Yes, I blend strawberries, spinach, and almond milk.
Spinach in a sweet fruit smoothie?
Yes, you cannot taste the spinach at all.
I will have to trust you on that.
You should try it. It is packed with vitamins.
Maybe next week. So, what time is it now?
For David, it is now 7:30 a.m.
Okay, so he has been awake for 90 minutes.
Exactly. Now he must leave his apartment.
Time to start the busy daily commute.
Yes, he grabs his bag and his keys.
Remembering keys is the most important step.
Totally. Getting locked out is a nightmare.
How does David travel to his office?
He writes, I walk to the subway station.
The subway. Very common in New York.
Yes, he takes the train for 40 minutes.
40 minutes? That is a long commute underground.
True, but he uses his time very well.
Oh, what does he do on the train?
He says, I listen to English learning podcasts.
Wow, I wonder if he listens to us.
He actually said he loves Talk English podcast.
That is amazing. Thank you so much, David.
Yes, thank you, David. We appreciate your support.
Listening to podcasts is perfect for commuting.
Definitely. It turns boring travel into learning time.
Do you take a train to work, Olivia?
No, I drive my car to the studio.
Driving can be relaxing sometimes.
Yes, unless there is a huge traffic jam.
Traffic jams are incredibly frustrating and boring.
Absolutely. My drive usually takes 20 minutes.
That is a very nice short trip.
It is. How do you travel here, Michael?
I actually ride my bicycle to the studio.
Wow, that is great exercise for the morning.
Yes, it takes me about 30 minutes total.
You must be very fit and energetic.
I try to be, plus it saves gas money.
That is a very smart financial choice, too.
Thanks. So what time does David arrive at his office?
David arrives at his office at 8:15 a.m.
Okay. Does his workday start right away?
No, his official workday begins at 8:30 a.m.
He arrives 15 minutes early. That is professional.
Yes, being punctual is a great work habit.
Definitely. Bosses love employees who arrive early.
True. So he goes straight to his desk.
What is his very first task of the day?
He says, I organize my desk and papers.
A clean desk helps clear the busy mind.
Absolutely. Then he writes a daily to-do list.
To-do lists are magic for daily productivity.
Yes, he lists 3 important goals for today.
Just 3 goals? That sounds very manageable.
He says focusing on 3 things reduces stress.
That is brilliant advice for our listeners.
Totally. It stops you from feeling overwhelmed.
What does he do after writing his list?
He finally replies to his morning emails.
Ah, the emails he checked during coffee time.
Exactly. He types responses for about an hour.
Typing emails takes up a lot of time.
It really does. It is a modern chore.
Do you write many emails every day, Olivia?
Yes, hundreds of them. It never stops.
I know that feeling. My inbox is always full.
It is just part of office life now.
True. Does David have meetings in the morning?
Yes, at 10 a.m. he has a team meeting.
Team meetings can be very long sometimes.
He says this one is only 30 minutes.
That is the perfect length for a meeting.
Exactly. They discuss the plans for the week.
Communication is very important for any good team.
Absolutely. After the meeting, he works deeply.
Deep work requires a lot of sharp focus.
Yes, he puts on his noise-canceling headphones.
Wow, he really blocks out the office noise.
It helps him concentrate on his computer projects.
I use headphones when I edit our podcasts.
They are a lifesaver in a noisy room.
Definitely. So what kind of work does David do?
He is a graphic designer for an agency.
Oh, that is a very creative and fun job.
Yes, he designs logos and websites all morning.
That explains why he needs deep focus.
Exactly. Design requires a lot of fresh imagination.
It is amazing how much vocabulary is here.
Yes, commute, punctual, to-do list, concentrate.
These are excellent words for everyday office life.
Listeners, try to use these words today.
Yes, practice makes your English sound perfectly natural.
Absolutely. The more you speak, the better you get.
What happens next in David's busy day?
Around 11:30 a.m., he takes a short break.
A quick break is healthy for your eyes.
True. Staring at screens all day is exhausting.
Does he drink more coffee during his break?
No, he drinks a large glass of water.
Staying hydrated is the best choice he could make.
Definitely. He also stretches his arms and legs.
Sitting for hours can make your back hurt.
Exactly. Stretching prevents stiffness in your muscles.
We should stretch right now in the studio.
Good idea. Let's lift our arms up.
Ah, that actually feels incredibly good, Olivia.
It does. Okay, back to David's routine now.
Yes, he is probably getting very hungry soon.
You guessed it. It is almost lunchtime.
Lunch is my favorite part of the workday.
Mine too. Food always gives me joy.
Same here. Food makes everything much better.
But we have to pause David's story here.
Oh no, I want to hear about lunch.
Do not worry, Michael.
We can talk about his lunch right now?
Exactly. At 12:30 p.m., David takes his lunch break.
Does he bring his own food from home?
Actually, no. He buys lunch from a local cafe.
Ah, that is very convenient in New York.
True. He usually buys a warm rice bowl.
A rice bowl. That sounds extremely delicious.
Yes, with chicken and fresh, healthy vegetables.
Does he eat alone at his messy desk?
No way. He eats with his office friends.
That is wonderful. Socializing is so important.
Absolutely. They sit in the office kitchen together.
Talking with friends is a great mental break.
Definitely. They talk about movies and sports.
Do you usually bring your lunch, Olivia?
Yes, I always cook extra food for dinner.
Ah, you bring tasty leftovers to the studio.
Exactly. It saves me a lot of money.
I usually buy a turkey sandwich downstairs.
Sandwiches are a very classic lunch choice.
So what happens after David's lunch hour?
At 1:30 p.m., he goes back to his computer.
The afternoon work block finally begins.
Yes, he designs more websites until 3 p.m.
Does he ever feel tired in the afternoon?
Oh, absolutely. The classic afternoon slump.
I know that sleepy feeling very well.
Everyone feels a little lazy around 3 p.m.
How does David wake himself up again?
He grabs an apple and some green tea.
Wow, that is a very healthy snack choice.
True. Sugar makes you crash, but fruit gives energy.
I usually just eat a sweet chocolate bar.
Chocolate is delicious, but not very healthy.
I know, I really need to change my habits.
After his healthy snack, he has another meeting.
Another meeting? He is very busy today.
Yes, this one is an online video call.
Video calls are everywhere these days.
Definitely. He presents his new designs to clients.
That sounds like a lot of pressure.
He is used to it. He loves his job.
What time does his long workday finally end?
He shuts down his computer at 5:30 p.m.
That is a solid 8-hour workday.
Exactly. He packs his bag and leaves the office.
Does he walk back to the crowded subway?
Yes, the evening commute is usually much busier.
I bet the train is packed with tired workers.
Totally. He stands the whole way home.
That sounds exhausting after a very long day.
It is. He usually listens to loud music now.
Music is perfect to relax the tired brain.
Absolutely. He arrives at his apartment at 6:15 p.m.
Home sweet home. What does he do first?
He changes into comfortable sweatpants immediately.
Taking off work clothes is the best feeling.
Totally. I do the exact same thing.
Me too. Jeans are off, sweatpants are on.
Next, David sits on his soft couch.
Does he watch television or read a book?
He plays video games for about an hour.
Oh, that is a very fun way to decompress.
Definitely. It completely distracts him from work stress.
I usually watch a funny sitcom to relax.
Laughter is amazing for stress relief.
Absolutely. So when does David eat dinner?
Around 7:30 p.m., he starts feeling hungry again.
Does he cook a big meal tonight?
Actually, he usually orders takeout on Wednesdays.
Ordering food is a great midweek treat.
Yes, he orders spicy Thai noodles.
Wow, Thai food is absolutely incredible.
I love it too. What is your favorite takeout?
I usually order a large pepperoni pizza.
Pizza is a classic comfort food.
Definitely. Do you cook every single night, Olivia?
Almost. I rarely order food from restaurants.
You must be a very fantastic chef.
I try my best. I love trying new recipes.
Does David have to wash dishes after takeout?
Yes, he still has to wash his plates and forks.
Washing dishes is the worst part of the day.
Nobody likes doing the dirty dishes.
It is a necessary evil in life.
Exactly. After cleaning up, he goes to the gym.
Wow, he exercises at night? That is impressive.
Yes, his gym is very close to his apartment.
Lifting weights is a great way to stay healthy.
He lifts weights and runs on the treadmill.
He has a very active daily routine.
He says fitness helps him sleep much better.
I prefer morning workouts, just like you, Olivia.
Morning workouts give you energy for the whole day.
True. Evening workouts just make me too awake.
Everyone has a different biological clock.
Exactly. So what time does he finish exercising?
He walks back home around 9 p.m.
The day is finally coming to an end.
Yes, he takes a long, warm shower next.
A warm shower washes away all the sweat.
And it relaxes his muscles completely.
After the shower, is it time for bed?
Almost. He calls his mom for 20 minutes.
That is incredibly sweet of him.
Family time is very important to David.
Staying connected with family is a beautiful habit.
After the call, he prepares for tomorrow.
Oh? How does he prepare for the next day?
He chooses his clothes and packs his bag.
That saves so much time in the morning.
It is a very smart productivity trick.
I need to start doing that tonight.
It will change your mornings forever, Michael.
I believe you. So when does he sleep?
He gets into bed at 10:30 p.m.
Does he fall asleep right away?
No, he reads a fantasy novel for 30 minutes.
Reading in bed is the best sleep medicine.
Absolutely. It stops you from looking at screens.
Screens definitely ruin your sleep quality.
At 11 p.m., he finally turns off his lamp.
And he sleeps peacefully until 6 a.m.
Exactly. He gets a solid 7 hours of sleep.
7 hours is a very healthy amount.
Yes, that is his complete weekday routine.
What an incredibly busy and productive day.
He also mentioned his weekend is completely different.
Oh, what does he do on Saturdays?
He sleeps until 10 a.m. and eats pancakes.
Wow, that sounds like pure weekend paradise.
Yes, no alarms and no rush.
Weekends are for resting and having pure fun.
Absolutely. I love a slow, lazy Sunday morning.
Me too. Drinking coffee on the balcony is amazing.
So, we learned a lot of great vocabulary today.
Yes, we heard so many useful daily verbs.
Words like commute, organize, decompress, and prepare.
These verbs describe our lives perfectly.
Let's review the timeline words we used today.
Good idea. Words like first, next, and finally.
Exactly. They help you tell a clear story.
David said, "First, I wash my face."
Then he said, "Next, I make strong coffee."
And finally, I turn off the lamp.
Using these simple words makes your English natural.
It connects your sentences very smoothly.
You can practice this at home, listeners.
Just describe your own day in the mirror.
It feels silly, but it really works.
Speaking aloud is the key to true fluency.
Definitely. I notice David has great life balance.
What do you mean by great balance, Olivia?
He works hard, but he also relaxes well.
True, he plays games and exercises his body.
That is the secret to a happy life.
Work-life balance is very important for mental health.
I completely agree with you, Michael.
We should all try to be like David.
Yes, plan your day, but also enjoy it.
And do not forget to call your parents.
Yes, that was my favorite part.
Listening to real stories is so helpful.
It is much better than reading boring textbooks.
Absolutely, textbooks do not teach natural conversation.
That is why we started this Talk English podcast.
To bring real, practical English to everyone.
I hope you all enjoyed David's New York story.
It gave us a great picture of city life.
Now, we want to hear from our listeners.
Yes, we love interacting with our amazing community.
We have a special question for you today.
Please write your answer in the comments section below.
Tell us, what is your favorite daily habit?
Is it drinking coffee, reading, or maybe running?
We read every single comment you write.
And we might read yours in the next video.
That would be so exciting for everyone.
Definitely. Your comments inspire our future topics.
Before you leave, please do us a huge favor.
Hit that like button right now, please.
It helps YouTube show our video to others.
And click the subscribe button too.
Turn on the notification bell so you never miss out.
We post new, fun English lessons every single week.
You will learn so much vocabulary with us.
And it is completely free forever.
Thank you so much for spending time with us.
We know your daily routine is very busy.
So we appreciate you listening to Talk English Podcast.
Keep practicing your English every single day.
Even 10 minutes a day makes a huge difference.
You are doing a truly fantastic job.
Stay positive and keep learning new things.
We will see you in the next episode.
Have a beautiful and productive day, everyone.
Goodbye, friends. Take care of yourselves.
Bye. See you very soon.
Happy learning, everyone.